Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Stomp THUMPSTAR engine change scenario. So what have we got here? Well, we've got the 125 and the 140. Can you tell which one's which? I'll give you a clue. The 125 still has THUMPSTAR written on the engine, whereas the 140 now has Stomp written on the engine. This is the 125 and this is the high lift cam 140. This has 8.5 brake horsepower. This has 16 brake horsepower. So our first port of call is to do a little drag race across the yard and see how they perform, and then we're going to have a rolling drag race, shall we say, and see how they perform then as well. I'll have a quick look round, or I'll show you a quick look round on both engines so you can see the subtle differences. There's not massive differences, and then we'll take them out and see how they go. So there you go, you've seen the bikes, you can see the differences, subtle differences. One of the big differences, of course, this has got an oil cooler on it now, whereas this one never had, and the big word Stomp written down the side and THUMPSTAR written on this one. So now we're going to start them up and go that direction and see who gets there first. I would say it's going to be this one, but I might be wrong. I doubt it. So as you can see, there is a little bit of difference. The 140 is definitely quicker overall. Now, a couple of things to notice. The 125 comes with a 15 tooth sprocket. The 140 comes with a 16 tooth sprocket. What that means is the gears are a little bit longer, but that also means that the acceleration suffers. So where you'll get better top end, the acceleration will be a little bit slower. If this had a 15 tooth sprocket like that one, I think this would definitely be a lot quicker on acceleration, because in first gear there's not a massive difference between them. When you get into second gear and beyond, this one definitely comes into its own. Now when Jamie does his, he's going to put a 17 tooth sprocket on, so his acceleration will suffer again, which probably means that this one will be quicker up to second gear. But then his top end will be better, a lot less stress on the higher revs, and you can sit at 55 plus miles an hour without the revs being too high. Other than that, they both ride very similarly. Don't forget, when you do this, you must contact DVLA and you must contact your insurance company to let them know that you've now got a 140 engine in it, because otherwise you're riding illegally. If of course you can only ride a 125, then don't do it. But if you can ride over a 125, then there you go. A cheap alternative to one of the expensive off-roady enduro type bikes, enduro thingies. Yeah. So what do you think of those? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Now, if I had a choice, I would go for the 190. And then all I do is buy the headlight and the indicators and the dash and stuff and make that road legal. But it is a lot more money. Well, the bike itself is not. The bike is still £1,600. But then you've got to add all the bits to make it road legal. Or you could have one of these and then spend 700 and something pounds on the 190 engine and stick it in. But then what's the point? Oh, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Which one do you prefer? I think everyone's going to say the 140 because it's a bit quicker, but only if your license and insurance and everything else will allow. Other than that, as I say, there's not a massive difference between them. They both ride the same. On these tyres, of course, they're a little bit squirmy. It takes a little bit of getting used to. If you're going to use it predominantly on road, maybe you can get a second set of wheels with some Supermoto tyres on and then just change them out when you want to do some off-roading. Other than that, there you go. One big advantage is that this has an electric start, and this is kickstart only. And the 190 also has an electric start. I might join this little gang of pit bikers, but on a 190. Can't really use the KTM because that's an off-roady enduro type bike, not a pit bike. Start a new gang. What do you reckon? Anyway, yes, sorry. So until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun. Cheerio. What to do, what to do.